on, even though the sun still out of late, but there is the possibility that so far this season.
Phil, it's actually a very difficult question.
Anyway, but the injury to Nacho, that means the fourth on a positive side, and then taking a look at that front line. And keep an eye on Rafa Mir up front.
To draw came from the fact that he made a really great header in the
his resurgence. Look at Eden Hazard.
He even knows, Phil, because we've seen a Jekyll and Hyde Real Madrid at just two huge shocks that I don't think. Then Michel will be looking to Rafa Mir to win.
Modric and Valverde over Toni Kroos and Ale today. All launched forward into the air.
It's a great run, isn't it? Question marks about Militao, though. Other than this, you can't get beat down there. If there was someone in the...
Sergio Ramos trying to get Militao some time. Should be Marcelo and Ramos first, so in some ways
to be there too often. But your point's valid, Phil, but dropped 10%, and that could be all that Heusca are hoping for.
For Real Madrid, they'll spin the ball in. Benzema and Millie given back though for Marcelo, flips it in for Benzema.
He tries the trick, and unfortunately the defenders, and a little interaction with Casemiro and concern for Zidane, and why Mendy is first choice.
Ball through, Mir
2 yards offside, and even Courtois brilliant from set pieces and heading.
Lifted by Asensio, but claimed by Real. Through ball, Asensio.
His timing 100%, although
they continue. To the inside, the shot deflected. Lifted into the middle, loose inside. It's wide. Can serve the ball well. Back post charge.
It's at the end. Beautiful ball in. And look at that.
Gomez, but the shot hit. And as you can see in the who are struggling against Getafe, shot.
Lovely clever turn. Left foot bends away.
Kisses off the post. And then
strike, and it's got a nice little bend away from the keeper as brilliant strike. Absolutely fantastic. Straight up there, has a look. Picks his spot. That gets him at there. He knows what he wants because his head goes straight. Get the breakthrough.
First Hazard in the middle. Benzema wide. Tries to... That seemed to be caught by tape. Ball carries, make a single pass in the second half to Vinicius before he was substituted. Vinicius has more goals than Benzema, than Karim Benzema to treat a dangerous chip across, settled, Benzema shot!
And I can bring it down with my chest, and then
good second, a dart to the bullseye.
Better chested, the chest ball puts it right in front of it. To bring it down on his chest, Zidane would appreciate, and goes in, but just pure left foot and hits target. That is, in fact,
fall asleep with 5 minutes left and find themselves trailing.
Surrounding, because you get him on the ball, he can do damage, as we saw with that.
There might be a card at the end of this one, but at the moment, Maffeo keeps an opportunity to replace. Maffeo in the area, chips it.
He's always in combat mode as opposed to
just 3 points off the pace, but with a couple of games, Zama swings it over, settling, shooting, score pass.
Valverde, wonderful.
Valverde makes it 3.
It's the first touch, and then on the half body with a little bit of swerve.
As you can see by the follow-through in slow motion, it wasn't. But now Vinicius finds an extra gear, squares for Benzema with a bow on top.
Time for Vinicius to come on, but Ben's that he's still doing the job.
Ball in Milan midweek. Modric, headed by Rohr, not converting on them.
You see that header.
Cross chipped by Rodrigo. Starting lineup decisions here. Nice work by off the challenge, brings it back, dishes wide. Rodrigo to the goal. Right-footed cross, met his feet. Through ball for Rodrigo against Luis. Good with the ball at his feet. Shot from distance by Isco, tees it for Vinicius, sneaks it for Benzema.
But a few times they were under big pressure.
Oh, sail
from the big man. Could he have brought it down? Dude, they do close down the space ever so well.
Undefeated, in fact, 10 wins in a row. Ball through.
Error there just to the far post. Lovely ball in.
Vulnerability, and David Ferrer.
This is what happens when you don't pick up at the far post. Marcelo
away the smile.
Do we have still a game on our hands here? Is it his man or is it Ramos's man?
Marcelo measures, delivers. Rodrigo back in.
And if he can't get it himself, he wants to get the knockdown perfect. And Ben's just does what is necessary. Beginning to end. Lovely ball in. Rodrigo doing so well with the header down, but that's